Hey everybody, it's Austin from the Intrepid Collective, and I'm here today to talk with you guys about how we are all interconnected with one another. You guys thought you were isolated out there, but you're not. We're all actually interconnected and interacting on a energetic level, which is actually pretty cool. So in the first video that I made, I kind of talked about the toroidal field and how you have that rotating around you. For those who didn't see the first video, I'll go over it a little bit right now, but essentially the Earth has a hemisphere rotating around it. That's been proven by science, and we actually as human beings have essentially a hemisphere rotating around us, and it stems from this point in our heart that's actually a cylinder that is, I'm gonna draw a blank on the name of it right now, but the cylinder is hollow actually, and so this goes throughout your body and actually projects energy and uh, draws in energy from things around you. So for instance, if you were walking down, let's say, a dark alleyway and you saw a person in the distance and you're kind of like, oh, you got that feeling, hey, maybe I want to stay away from this person, that's actually your auric field interacting with the other person's auric field. Same as, for instance, if somebody was so happy that they kind of like give you feel happy just being around them, and they're so full of life, you're like, oh wow, this person's so happy, like I need to be more happy. That's actually your energy fields interacting with one another. And actually Einstein has a theory, it's called the theory of quantum entanglement. It's actually a really interesting theory that we are all actually interacting on a energetic level with one another. So our energies actually affect the energies of other people. Now it's actually been tested, and now these tests are in the preliminary stages, but it's been tested where they've actually taken two lovers who have known each other for quite a long time, like 25 years. They've been together, and they actually put one lover in a soundproof room and had them sit there they put sweat monitors on their hands, their armpits, and all over their body, certain places. And then they put the other lover in another room that was far away, soundproof and everything, and they would hold up a picture of the one lover with the monitors attached to him and see if they got a reaction when the person would send loving thoughts to the other person. And actually what has been shown is the sweat level increase, the heart rate increase whenever they were thinking about the other person. So it actually shows that we are actually able to interact energetically with one another, even if we are not in the same room and even if we are spaced out far apart from each other. That's the same thing as if sometimes you may think of somebody and then some reason they'll call you out of the blue, out of nowhere. You haven't talked to somebody in a long time, and then all of a sudden they'll call you up. Well, that's actually because we are projecting these frequencies and we think about stuff, and so once we think about it, it actually projects it outward, and people can receive the frequency in that you're projecting. So it's actually really cool. We're kind of like, it's similar to ants in a ant colony. They're all living out individual existences, but they're all part of the colony. It's all part of a bigger whole. We as human beings, we are part of the human race. We're part of the world, so that we are actually able to interact with one another. That's why many religions philosophize that you should love your neighbor as yourself, so that you can actually love each other and we can all become part of this single consciousness that we are all kind of interacting with energetically. So it's actually really interesting. That's all we have for today, folks. So the Intrepid Collective, like us on Facebook, Twitter. We're on the IC group as our Twitter tag. On Instagram, we're the Intrepid Collective. So check out our Etsy stuff. We have these sweet Merkaba healing crystal necklaces, and we also have some rose quartz healing necklaces. So that's every one you actually buy, we donate a percentage to an environmental cause, because we are really dedicated as the next generation of entrepreneurs to reverse the corporate greed cycle. And so we are giving back everything. Off every one of our sales, we give a percentage back to an environmental cause, because we feel strongly that we need to give back everything that we kind of gain in ourselves. So the Intrepid Collective, it's been great talking with you guys. Namaste, as always. Have a good one.